For a while, I promised myself to never make a parents get arrested and executed video. However, this is the only exception. And believe me, these evil parents, along with the enemies, are worse than Harry Strack cartoons, Roku Kun the Vinder and Samster 5677's versions combined. To the creator of these versions, I am not cyberbullying in any way. I want to teach these abusive criminals a lesson. Do not take this video seriously. Please do not send toxic people over to harass me for doing the right thing. If you don't like this video, then just ignore it, and don't even think about giving me a copyright strike or reporting me for everything you're about to see in this video, or else you'll be sorry. Anyways, sit back, relax, and enjoy my longest rapper offline video.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Dora the stupid annoying cancerous Mary Sue explorer. How freaking dare you come back to life after being arrested and killed?
Instead of getting grounded, today is ultimate severely extremely violent never come back to life ever again punishment day.
No. Not another punishment day. I've suffered way too much.
Too bad, you stupid excuse of a granddaughter. We're going to give you another punishment day until you die for good. And all of your stuff will be destroyed by Thomas the Tank Engine, our Lord and Savior. Now let's begin the gross disgusting punishments.
First punishment, cutting your eyes and limbs with a chainsaw.
Please no. Don't do it.
Shut the hell up. Nobody's going to save you, you cancerous excuse of a daughter.
FBI, open up!
At last. We have found the most wanted criminals.
Please. You're finally here. Arrest this stupid girl and kill her with the canines right now. Wait a minute. You're not the police of Chester's universe. What are you doing to us?
Elena, solid Marquez of Chester's universe, you three are under arrest for child abuse, arresting, executing your daughter, and giving her gross punishment days non-stop.
And before you speak about the police, military and FBI from Chester's universe, they were all eliminated one by one because we froze them.
What? But they were the ones we needed to kill our cancerous, troublemaking daughter along with her stupid ball friends.
Enough. You three have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be used against you during the court, which is where we're going by helicopter.
And you also have the right to afford an attorney, and if you can't afford your own attorney, one will be provided to you. Now, come with us to the helicopters right now.
I'm Inspector Carmelita Montoya Fox. Are you Dora Marquez?
Yes, I am. But why did you guys arrest my parents and Abuela when I should be the one getting arrested?
Because we've come from Asheville, North Carolina to save you from your abusive parents and enemies for giving you violent and disgusting punishment days.
Wow. Really?
Yes, they will be taken to the court of Asheville, and you should come with us because it's not safe in Go City, especially because of racism going on. There's a spare helicopter you can ride on, just to avoid your abusive parents and grandmother. And don't worry about getting all your stuff, some officers are already on the job. But anyways, let's get going.
Right behind you, Miss Fox. Elena, Cole and Soledad have been placed in one of the helicopters while Dora remains safe on the other one. It's now time to depart and head to Asheville.
Today is a nice day, right, Penelope?
Yes, it is, Diego. It's a nice day because your stupid cousin Dora isn't here to kill us, like she did on Thanksgiving last year.
Oh yeah, that stupid B-word got what she deserved. Death. And if she ever comes back to crush you, me, and Uncle Cola with a table again, I will go to the zoo, release the animals, and let them rip her body parts apart and they can't be stitched back. I don't care if she screams in pain, she's a stupid Mary Sue who deserves punishments.
Open the door right now.
The door is unlocked.
Are you Diego Marquez and his wife Penelope Marquez?
Yes, we are. But why are you cops here? You don't look like Chester's officers.
Diego and Penelope Marquez, you are under arrest.
But, we didn't do anything.
Yes, you did. You two have been abusing and yelling out racial slurs to Dora just like her parents and grandmother. We have already arrested them and Dora is now safe.
And that is why we're taking you to the court of Asheville, North Carolina. Let's go, now.
You can't do this to us. We have life to live after being revived.
Now that I've made the bed, I can sit down and watch TV without anything bad happening. I'm still angry at Dora for putting bullet ends on Gina's chair in class, killing her. Thank Chester she came back to life and taught Dora the idiot explorer a lesson. Whoever you are, you may come in. Wait a minute. You're not one of Chester's officers. What are you doing here? What the heck? Let me go.
Mrs. Delgado, you're under arrest for favoritism and allowing your daughter Gina to beat up her classmate Dora Marquez.
So what? Gina had the right to beat up Dora because she put bullet ends on her chair, sent her to the hospital and killed her, but Gina got revived.
Silence. I'm taking you to the court of Asheville, North Carolina, but before we go, tell me where your daughter is, because she's under arrest too.
No. Never. I won't tell you where my precious daughter is.
It's either that, or I'll take you.
Okay, fine. Gina went to Go Animate High School.
And that's where the rest of us will find her, along with the other criminals. Anyways, you're coming with me.
Alright, Kevin, we're about to go now, so remember to behave yourself at school.
Same with you, Alfie.
We promise.
Wait, what is that?
Are you two in the names of Alfie and Kevin?
Yes, but what brings you cops here? You don't look like the ones from Chester's universe.
Hey, let us go.
Excuse me, but why are you arresting our sons?
Your sons Kevin and Alfie are arrested for bullying and getting Dora Marquez in trouble at school and for getting her arrested and executed nonstop.
It's true. We kept bullying Dora nonstop because she's the worst classmate ever in this school.
What, Kevin, are you serious? We didn't raise you like that.
And we understand why Dora has been arrested multiple times. It's because you kept beating her up, and also getting her arrested and killed 24/7.
And that explains why you cops are not from our creator's universe.
Your sons will be coming with us on the helicopter to Asheville, North Carolina to discuss their consequences in court, and before we go, we need to find the other criminals.
Alfie, you better tell the police where Dora's other enemies are, or else there will be more consequences.
MRS. Christina, along with Zara, Noah, Rodriguez and Gina are inside the school. Straight, to the left, and third door on the right.
And the principals are in the office, which is immediately straightforward.
That's what we need to know. You're going to wait in the helicopter until we arrest the other criminals in this school. And to the parents of these teenagers, if you want to see them in court, you'll have to go there by plane.
Kevin and Alfie will be seeing you two in the court of Asheville.
Alright, you two, get in the helicopter while we arrest the other criminals in this school.
Alright class, now that Dora the stupid pooping diarrhea exploder got expelled, arrested and executed for good, we will begin with today's lesson.
Dora is charismatic, same with all baby shows except for Thomas and Friends. And Chester is our king. If Dora tries to attack our king or any of us, the cops will arrest and kill her.
That's right, Zara, because all the officers, military units and K9S will destroy that stupid girl who pooped on me all because I wouldn't let her go to the bathroom.
And that's what she deserved for being so annoying and not letting us take the quiz.
I agree with everything.
Me too.
Who could that be? Come in.
Christina, Gina, Zara, Noah and Rodriguez, you 5 are under arrests for being means to Delaware.
What? Wait, you're not the Go City Police from Chester's universe.
Silence. You're all being arrested for abusing Dora Marquez, giving her extremely hard homework and tests, sending her to the principal's office, having her expelled and more.
And you kiddies are coming to the court of Asheville, North Carolina because you bullied Dora over potatoes.
And Gina, we've already arrested your mother and 2 other classmates.
What? You arrested my mom? This can't be happening. You should be arresting Dora for putting bullet dents on my chair.
Yeah. If my parents, along with my siblings, Zach, Eric, and Annabelle find out I got arrested, they'll be really mad.
Too bad. This is what you're getting for bullying Dora, calling her racial slurs, and for being a snitch. Anyways, let's get on the helicopter. Alfie and Kevin are waiting.
You can't do this to us. We have a class to teach.
I'm a cop, and I love potatoes in Washington.
And I swear to God, if I ever see Dora the Marisuke idiot explore step 100 feet in this school, I'll call the cops, have her arrested, and send her to hell.
And it's a good thing all the cops and military soldiers are on our side to eliminate that poopy cancer creator.
Are you sure about that, Principals Cherry and Stevens?
Mr. Cherry and Mr. Stevens, you 2 are under arrest for getting Dora expelled, arrested and executed non-stop. You guys are even worse than Harry Strack Go-Toons versions.
You're not Chester's officers.
And you cannot arrest us. We're principals. We have the right to abuse students, especially Dora Marquez, for being the worst troublemaker in our creator's world.
Not anymore. You're coming with us to the court of Asheville by helicopter. And you guys won't ever be principals again, especially since you make Mr. Crump look innocent.
Your staff member, Mrs. Christina, and your students, Alfie, Kevin, Gina, Zara, Noah and Rodriguez are waiting, so let's go, now.
Who could be calling me at this time? I guess I'd answer it. Hello, Diesel Dawson speaking. Can I help you with anything today?
Are you the father of Zara Dawson?
Yes, I am.
I am a police officer from Asheville, North Carolina, and I'd like to inform you and your family about your daughter, Zara Dawson, as already mentioned.
Zara? Oh yeah, what about her?
She's been placed under arrest for bullying Dora Marquez, and for calling her racial slurs.
What? My daughter Zara has been arrested.
That's right. She, along with her accomplices, will be taken to the court of Asheville, where she will be put on trial for the crimes she committed. If you want to see your daughter in court, bring what you need and book a flight to Asheville.
Okay, I will do just that. Thank you for telling me. Goodbye. Kimberly, Zach, Erica and Annabelle, get over here right now.
Is everything alright, honey?
And why are you so angry?
I just got a call from an officer in Asheville that Zara got arrested for bullying and calling Dora racial slurs.
What the hell? Is this some kind of joke?
No, Erica, it's not. Zara is currently being taken to court for trial, followed by other criminals that have abused Dora non-stop.
How could she do this? I thought she was good, but I guess not.
I know how you feel, Zach. Anyways, I need to book a flight to Asheville, North Carolina so we can witness Zara and her accomplices in court. Pack whatever you need and get ready.
Sometime and potatoes later.
Alright, now that we're packed up, let's get in the car and head to the airport.
Attention Go Kids and fan brats. All baby shows except for Thomas, all engines go version are cancerous. The only good thing that makes life better is
good news, everyone.
Dora's parents and enemies from Chester's universe have all been arrested and Dora has been rescued.
The police will be taking all of them to the court of Asheville, where the judge will talk about consequences to all of these child abusers and bullies.
To make things better, all the Go City police and military units have been eliminated by freezing them, so they cannot stop the police of Asheville for saving Dora Marquez.
We now cut to live footage of the cops and criminals arriving on scene. Are you there, Sierra?
Thank you. I am standing here watching the helicopters descend. Here they come now.
Oh my god! These people are yelling at us.
Silence. Get inside the courthouse now.
And here comes the second helicopter right now.
Wow, the crowd is happy to see me.
They sure are. Now let's get inside the courthouse. The other helicopters will be coming soon.
And now, the trial of everyone versus Elena, Cole and Soledad will start. The other criminals will soon arrive to face the trial in the court of Asheville as soon as possible.
Order in the court. Order in the court. We will now begin the session of everyone versus Elena, Cole and Soledad Marquez. They've been convicted of child abuse, child neglect, committing non-stop violent punishment days, arresting their daughter non-stop, screaming bloody murder about going to sleep, beating her up, cutting off her body parts, telling her to stop crying like a baby, laughing at her pain, yelling out offensive and extremely racist slurs, and worst of all, recently hanging her on a cross, crucifying and killing her, mocking the death of Jesus Christ. Due to logic powers, Dora came back to life after death, but these criminals were about to give her another violent punishment day by cutting her eyes and limbs with a chainsaw. All just because she came back to life after being arrested and killed non-stop. Luckily the police arrived and stopped them before they could attempt another punishment day on her. Do you people have anything to say for yourselves?
For your information, Your Honor, Dora is the worst, stupidest, annoying, cancerous auditor ever exist. We hate her because all she ever does is cause trouble.
That's right. She deserves to get grounded big time, get violent and disgusting punishments, arrested and executed every day non-stop until she dies for good.
And that's what she gets for being the worst idiotic troublemaking gay poopy butt-faced explorer.
Mom, Dad, and Abuela, you guys are the reasons why I've been causing so much trouble in Chester's universe, and it's all your fault. I'm finally getting the revenge I deserve.
Shut the hell up, Dora. You brought this on yourself. You deserve to die for everything you've done. Judge, you better go first so we can.
Silence. You should be ashamed of yourselves for what you did to your daughter. And honestly, you're even worse than Harry Strack and Roku Kun's versions combined.
Your Honor, we have brought in the other criminals. Mr. Cherry, Mr. Stevens, Mrs. Christina, Mrs. Delgado, Diego, Penelope, Dora's classmates Gina, Kevin, Noah, Alfie, Rodriguez and Zara Dawson. Get over here at once.
Wait, they didn't just capture them too.
Oh my god. They've arrested all of my enemies that have bullied me, called me racial slurs, arrested me multiple times and got me executed.
Wow, look at the huge crowd. They're giving all of us angry stares.
Damn. That's a lot of angry people.
Hold up. Dad, Mom, Zach, Eric, and Annabelle. How did you know?
That's right. We came all the way here just to witness you and your accomplices in trial. Now shut up and listen to the judge.
Well, it seems like we've got the rest of the criminals that have abused Dora to the extreme. Now that we've captured all of you, we shall continue this session. Mr. Cherry, Mr. Stevens, Mrs. Christina, Mrs. Delgado, Diego, Penelope, Gina, Kevin, Noah, Alfie, Rodriguez and Zara. All of you are convicted of calling Dora racial slurs, beating her up on a daily basis, giving her extremely hard homework and tests, getting her expelled, arrested, executed, and laughing and celebrating her death. What do you 12 have to say for yourselves?
Mr. Cherry and I allow child abuse, because Dora is stupid, annoying, also causing trouble, and she deserves to be expelled, given lots of hard tests, arrested and beaten by canines.
That's right. She also deserves multiple violent and disgusting punishment days from her parents because she deserves it for being a terrible TV show character.
She purposely pooped on me just because I wouldn't let her use the bathroom, because we were supposed to be taking a very hard test without any breaks.
On Thanksgiving 2024, she wouldn't let us watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and when we were about to say grace, she screamed at us, flipped over the table, and crushed me, my wife, and my uncle to death. And the police and military units arrested her, gave her violent punishments, and crucified her, which was the right thing to do.
And you should thank our maker for bringing us back to life because of logic powers.
She also put bullet ants on my daughter's chair in class. Gina was put in the hospital and sadly died. Due to logic powers, she revived and became a teeth girl.
And when I came back to life as a teeth girl, I gave Dora a terrible beating because she deserved it for killing me with bullet ants.
She doesn't even care about all the impossible tests we've been studying for a long time. That's why we call her inappropriate and extreme racial slurs, because she is one.
I agree with Rodriguez. This is all Dora's fault that our lives became a living hell because she's a real terrorist, always committing crimes that are beyond disgusting.
Yes. And I will keep bullying her, call her foul names, beat her up and get her into more trouble until she dies for good.
Don't even think about doing it again, Zara. You're still in cuffs anyways.
It's all true, Your Honor. I got into a fight with Dora the other day, because she started making beef. I had to defend myself because she was racist to me.
I also scolded and bullied Dora because she was being a nuisance to me and my friends. She deserves to be arrested and executed big time for all the crimes she made.
Are you too serious? We understand what Dora did to you guys was wrong, but you had no rights to get involved with fights of any kind.
If you guys minded your own business and left Dora alone, you wouldn't be in this mess by now.
Your fathers are right. And the rest of you should be ashamed of yourselves for the living hell you've caused to Dora. How do you criminals plead?
Not guilty.
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 I plead guilty.
I also plead guilty.
Only 2 people have pleaded guilty, while the rest pleaded not guilty. I don't believe any of you. So I'll call some people to the stand. First, I call the parents of 3 children, Jason Percy and Julie Percy.
Thank you, Your Honor. So, you 3 are the abusive parents of Dora in Chester's universe. You and your accomplices should be ashamed for all the punishments you've given her.
You're supposed to be treating your daughter with love and care, just like we treat Chris, Penelope and Molly with the positive things.
Despite Chris being a troublemaker himself, and for being mean to his little sisters, we do not treat him with violent punishments. We still love our children the same. I say you are all guilty for putting Dora Marquez in pain and suffering, and for not treating her with proper care.
I agree with my wife. I say you're also guilty for being violent to your daughter and making our little girls cry every time they see your terrible actions.
Thank you. Now I call Canon Dora's parents to the stand.
Thanks, Your Honor. The actions caused by you nasty criminals make us feel worse. Canonically, Dora does not even cause trouble to this town, because she's only a child.
My wife is right. You're all just a bunch of fakers that like to treat teen Dora like she's worse than the Nazis and terrorists.
We find all of you guilty for giving your daughter multiple punishment days, arresting her and mocking the death of Jesus Christ by hanging her on a cross on Thanksgiving 2024.
Thank you. Now I call Dr. Scratch and Sniff to the stand.
Thank you, Your Honor. And it's true. I, along with the other WB workers, go crazy when you wacko and not drive everybody crazy, but they're only children. These ugly criminals are just as bad as Salazar, because he arrested all of us and tried to kill the Warners in Wacko's wish. I find all of you guilty for child abuse. That is all.
Thank you. And lastly, I call Timon and Pumba to the stand.
Hakuna Matata, Your Honor, and as for you criminals, all you ever do is give Dora terrible punishment days because of the crimes she committed. Instead of seeking help for her, you allow the cops of your creator's universe to arrest her and execute her in the most disturbing ways that are worse than Harry Strack and Roku Kun's videos combined.
And we find all of you criminals guilty for calling Dora racial slurs. End of story.
Thank you for giving out the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Since Kevin and Alfie already pleaded themselves guilty, what does the jury find the rest of the child abuse criminals?
Guilty.
I agree with everyone. Now for the consequences. Kevin and Alfie, I sentence you to 10 years in prison. Noah and Rodriguez, I sentence you to 15 years in prison. Zara, I sentence you to 20 years in prison. Gina, I sentence you to 25 years in prison. Mrs. Delgado, I sentence you to 50 years in prison. Diego and Penelope, I sentence you to 75 years in prison. And Mrs. Christina, Mr. Stevens and Mr. Cherry, not only will you lose your jobs for good, I sentence you to life in prison. As for Elena, Cop, and Soledad Marquez, I sentence you to death first thing tomorrow night. Accusopa, take them all away.
Come with me now! You will be executed tomorrow night!
This case is now dismissed.
I still really like potatoes.
As you all can see, tons of characters are cheering, because all of Dora's criminals have been sentenced to prison. As for Dora's parents and grandmother, they will be sentenced to death tonight. Some people are busy holding signs, waiting for the execution that'll happen in a few hours.
This is going to be the best night. Those child-abusing punishment day-loving parents are going to get what they deserve.
Goodbye, Elena, Cole and Soledad.
I can't wait to see those child abusers get what they deserve.
And then, it was finally time for the execution.
Elena, Cole, Soledad Marquez, it's time for the three of you to be executed, but before that happens, logic powers, make these criminals bald.
What the hell? You made us bald using logic powers.
That's right, now you better come with me so we can set you on the electric chairs.
Do you people realize executing us won't save Dora? We will come back and give her another punishment day which involves her getting run over by Thomas, our lord.
Shut up. This is your own fault for giving your own daughter multiple and violent punishment days non-stop. She became a troublemaker because of all the crap you've caused. None of this would have happened in the first place.
And this execution will be a lesson and a potato you won't ever forget.
And Dora, we are allowing you to turn on the switch.
Thank you, Miss Fox. Finally, I'm getting you people out of my life for good. Now to end your lives, and I'm not afraid to do it. Goodbye forever, Mom, Dad and Abuela. And good riddance.
We don't care. We never loved you to begin with.
We will come back to life and murder you again and again.
And there's nothing you can do about it, Dora the stupid.
Alright Dora, you can turn it off.
They're dead.
And so the live event of Dora's evil family getting executed has come to an end. Dora Marquez is finally free from those wicked criminals.
Same way there are accomplices that are still locked up behind bars. Never again will Dora get grounded, arrested, punished or executed. That's all the news for now.
But there will be more on the story as it develops. We now return to your regular schedule.
I can't believe we've been sentenced to 10 years in prison. Honestly, I regret bullying and calling out racial slurs on Dora to begin with.
I also regret getting into a fight with Dora. I should have ignored her if she was going to make beef and none of this would have happened.
Kevin. Alfie. You have some visitors who would like to speak with you.
Mom. Dad. We can explain. We are so sorry for all the crap we've done to Dora. We swear with all our hearts, right Kevin?
Yes. We never wanted to be mean to Dora and call her extremely racial slurs. Will you please forgive us?
Absolutely not. Your apologies aren't going to work. You should be apologizing to Dora, which I doubt she'll ever forgive you.
Although Dora may have done terrible crimes, she couldn't find mental health and you should have ignored her and minded your own businesses, but no.
As of today, we are disowning you guys permanently. And for the next 10 years, you will stay here to reflect on your actions and consequences.
I agree with everybody. We're going to leave now and I hope you boys learn your lesson. Goodbye for good.
It's not freaking fair. We've been sentenced for 15 years in the stinking cell, and it's all Dora's fault. She is the one who should be in prison, not us.
Honestly, I don't care about being here. It's better than having to see or hear that stupid Mary Sue get her way with everything.
I guess you're right, but it's still her fault for getting us locked up in the first place.
I want my mom. I want my mom. I want to go home. And I want to beat up Dora again because she put bullet ants on my chair and killed me.
Oh, be quiet, Gina. At least logic powers will help us go back to our normal lives. Then we'll give the idiotic explorer the true revenge we deserve.
Zara Dawson. Zara, we can't believe you got yourself sentenced to 20 years in prison for bullying Dora and calling her racial slurs. Also for being a bratty snitch.
We thought you were better, but no.
And as of today, you are no longer part of the family because we're disowning you for good. Now stay in this cell and think about what you've done to Dora.
Goodbye, you stupid excuse of a sister.
No, 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 and no.
I can't believe I've been sentenced to 50 years in this disgusting prison cell. And I feel sorry for Elena, Cole and Soledad. They did the right thing by giving Dora a violent and disgusting punishment day and avenging my daughter's death, but now I won't ever see them again, or make it out after 50 years.
It's not fair. Why did they have to execute Elena, Cole and Soledad for doing the right thing by giving Dora multiple punishment days and also crucifying her, after she got upset and crushed you, me and Cole to death with a table on Thanksgiving 2024, but we somehow came back to life because of logic powers. And we won't even make it out alive in 75 years. I wish the police from Chester's universe would come and save us all.
I know how you feel, honey. But someday, Elena, Cole and Soledad will come back to life due to logic powers, release all of us from prison, and we will give Dora the worst. Severely never come back to life ever again punishment day where she'll get arrested and die permanently, never coming back ever. Even logic powers won't work on her again.
I hope so, Diego. I hope they do come back.
Mrs. Christina, Mr. Stevens and Mr. Cherry, stop crying like babies and act your age, otherwise I'll bring a friend over to give you a concussion.
But I was purposely pooped on by that stinky idiotic bratty explorer. She should be behind bars for life, not us.
She's right. Please let us out so we can call the real police to arrest Dora again for doing this crap to us.
I agree with Mr. Cherry. You can't keep us in here forever.
Oh, forget it. I'm just gonna ignore you childish adults.
So, it's finally over. I'm free from my crazy psycho child abuse loving family and my enemies for good. No more groundings for a huge amount of years, no more getting arrested, no more punishment days, and no more getting executed by my family or the police of Ghost City. All of these people from Asheville and other worlds are very nice, and they understand the terrible crimes I've done in the past because I wasn't treated right. However, I'm currently suffering PTSD about my troubled past, so every week I'll be taking a therapy session to admit my wrongdoings. And of course, the all-age school is the best school to go. I've been given special education classes, and all of the teachers are very nice. And to add the cherry on top, I have my own apartment to live in with all the care and needs from the citizens. I will make my amends someday, and start a whole new life without being a violent troublemaker again. Thank you so much for watching this video.
Mark my words, our creator will bring us back and we will.
Shut up and eat your potatoes.
The end.